Hey everybody, this is your girl Maria G.I. Jane. I am so excited. Listen, I'm so excited of my new short drama series, When You Find Out He Has Another Child. I'm telling you guys, it's been going down. It starts out in episode 1 when G.I. Jane finds out that Kenny has cheated on her after being loyal and everything, and she's so hurt that it leads to episode 2 to where G.I. Jane and Kenny have this heated argument where it causes a breakup, which leads to episode 3. G.I. Jane is very obsessed and she's hurting and she got pain and emotions, just confused, don't know if she should take him back. And she's talking to her mother and she's crying in tears, lost for words, don't know what to do. Episode 4, Kenny goes to Sister Elvira's house. Sister Elvira is G.I. Jane's one of her closest friends. She's like a mother to her and she's like an aunt to her as well. And G.I. Jane, normally goes to Sister Elvira for wisdom and guidance a lot of times, as she does her mother, but she's like a, close, friend to her, and she takes her to church and stuff like that. So whenever G.I. Jane needs to, lean on someone, she'll talk to Sister Elvira. So Kenny knows that, and he goes to Sister Elvira's house trying to get some counseling to try to see what can he do to get G.I. Jane back. I'm telling you, it's going down. And after that, it leads to G.I. Jane getting upset in episode 5. So upset to the point that she starts drinking. And she starts doing things that she really would never do if she was not at this point. Long time ago, G.I. Jane used to drink just to release tension and release, her problems. So as a result of being hurt from Kenny, she goes back into drinking. Episode 6, she really goes down and hits rock bottom because she knows that doing secular things is not what's going to give her the peace that she needs. And she reaches back out to God, talks to her mother. Her mother tells her, hey, G.I. Jane, I need you to listen, get yourself back on track, because this is not where you should be. You need to go to God and let him fix your heart. And then it goes into episode 7 where G.I. Jane is trying to, talk to her friend Toya, because in the very beginning when she was drinking in the other episode, Toya was trying to say, I know you're not drinking, G.I. Jane, and I know you know better than this. And Toya is G.I. Jane's best friend. So you know how your best friend always try to pull you back when you're doing wrong, and they always try to give you that good advice. Well, G.I. Jane knows that she kind of, had some, bad moments with Toya because she wasn't listening. And she was just dissing Toya and treating her wrong, and that's her best friend. So G.I. Jane tries to call her back in episode 7 and says, Toya, I'm so sorry. I know that I was wrong for treating you like that, bestie, but you know how far along we go back, and remember how I used to defend you when kids used to try to bully you and all that good stuff. But basically she was just trying to have Toya reminisce on how they used to be friends. Toya, realizes, yeah, we still friends, girl. And she still talks to her, and they still, try to, conversate over Kenny. Will G.I. Jane take Kenny back? That is the question for today. It leads to episode 8, where actually G.I. Jane goes over to Sister Elvira's house, and she goes over for some dinner. But guess who calls Sister Elvira while G.I. Jane is there? Kenny calls Sister Elvira. Now remember, G.I. Jane is not supposed to know that Sister Elvira has been giving Kenny some advice to try to get G.I. Jane back. She's not supposed to know that she has been talking to him. So basically when Kenny calls Sister Elvira starts whispering and everything like that, because at the time G.I. Jane is actually in the kitchen eating some dessert after she and Sister Elvira had some dinner. And so G.I. Jane is, getting ready to try to come into the living room and ask Sister Elvira where the ice cream was. And that's when she heard Kenny talking to Sister Elvira. So actually, G.I. Jane already had her sources and knew that, Kenny would kind of reach out to Sister Elvira, because, of course, who wouldn't reach out to one of your closest friends when they're trying to get you back? So, as a result, Sister Elvira, she tries to whisper throughout the whole conversation with Kenny. She does not want G.I. Jane to know that she's talking to him, because sometimes things can look, crazy, and you don't want that when you just trying to, get through things, and you know that G.I. Jane is already hurt by Kenny, and she don't want to make it any worse. But at the end of that scene, pretty much G.I. Jane, she pretends like she don't know that Sister Elvira is talking to Kenny. And so basically that allows, Sister Elvira to go ahead and finish giving Kenny the advice to try to just hang in there and try to, win G.I. Jane back, because she's trying her best to give him encouragement, because right now at this point, Kenny is going crazy because he knows he messed up. He cheated on G.I. Jane, got somebody else pregnant, and now it's getting heated. I'm telling you. So get ready for episode 9. I'm telling you, you don't want to miss it. Somebody, hey, listen. The girl has been calling G.I. Jane, hanging up, and somebody's following G.I. Jane. Something is going on that G.I. Jane don't know what to do. And so now, because of the wrong that Kenny has done, is coming back not to only haunt him, but haunt who he loves. So I need you guys to stay planted, get ready, continue to watch my episodes, and get ready for episode 9, which I call it part 9 in my new short drama series. When you find out he has another child, is going down. I'm telling you. I just also want to encourage people to know that, I remember when I was filming a clip, and one night something happened where it didn't go quite the way I wanted it to go. And I'm like, oh man, I got to wait another day to film because it didn't record properly. However, that next day I recorded it was the best day I recorded it. So sometimes you got to give a little time for something to be great. Don't always rush the process. Matter of fact, don't rush the process at all. Allow yourself to be great. All right, I'll see you soon. Keep watching my new short drama series, When You Find Out He Has Another Child. Once again, this is your girl, Maria G.I. Jane. If you haven't done so already, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel under the name Maria G.I. Jane. I need you to follow me on Facebook as well under the name Maria G.I. Jane, and that will link to my Instagram. Have a good day. Yesterday I was coming home, and I know I was looking around. I heard footsteps getting closer and closer. I don't know what's been going on, but somebody's been calling my phone and hanging up. And they've been saying, I know where you live and I know where you are. And I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Like, I know Kenny, I don't know what's going on, but it sounds familiar. I hear a familiar voice. And the other day, the girl just called me. I knew exactly who she was. She described herself to me, and she said, I have something that belongs to him, and he knows. And I'm just like, what is going on, Kenny? What didn't you tell me about this woman? What is going on? She has someone following me. I know it. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and I'm coming home, minding my business, and I hear footsteps, and they get closer and closer, and I don't know what's going on other than the fact that... Who's there? Is somebody there?
Hello?
Sister Elvira. Sister Elvira.
Hey, G.I. Jane, what's going on?
Sister Elvira, I think somebody's following me. I think somebody's in my house. I'm not sure. I'm nervous and I'm scared. Somebody's been...
G.I. Jane? Oh, no!
Please leave your message after the tone.
Hello, Kenny? I think you need to get over to G.I. Jane's house now. I already called for help. I think something happened to her. Get over there now. Now.